Welcome to the Back House Podcast. What's the deal? We in a back house with it. We in a back house with it. We in a back house with it. Back house with it. Hey, turn up. Eee. No, I'm just really, why is she looking like that? What's up, families? What's up? Hey, so I brought the kids on here, you feel me, because they out of school for a whole week for Thanksgiving break. So they wanted to come spend the night at Big Back House. Look.
What's your rip toe?
Boy,
oh,
I know you can't be talking spaghetti noodle body.
Get her, son.
You can't do nothing.
Stop playing. You can't even fit my dad's jacket. You only can fit through the arms.
Boy, why you acting like you won't get lost in it?
Y'all crazy. So okay. What's up, sis? What's up, man? What's up? So how is everything? How is it being back
Pretty
in
good.
school and all of that?
I'd say it's okay.
It's okay? Why is it okay?
Yeah,
Because it's not too good and it's not too bad.
See, this is the thing. This is the problem. See, when I was in school, I used to love going to school. I used to love seeing my teacher. I used to bring my teacher an apple. You feel me? With the worm in it, though. With the worm. Yeah, it was probably a little, but I used to, you feel me? No, I'm lying. I didn't even
go to school every day.
Nah, but that's what's up. So, Christmas coming up.
Can I go first?
Christmas coming up.
Don't say
Like, we trying to make it seem like I ain't asked the questions already, or this ain't the fifth take we done taken, and he want to just, I know what you're going to ask. Let me answer you. Like, can you relax? Huh? Why? What?
You trying to do some ASMR?
No, it's cool.
Hold that.
It's all right. If you don't get your... But, so...
But this tangle...
What's your favorite holiday? Besides Christmas. Halloween? Why is Christmas your favorite?
Halloween.
Why? What's so good about Halloween?
For
Halloween,
me, Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving?
Yes.
for me, I like Halloween because I get a lot of candy, but I only save it for one day.
See, that's why your teeth look like that now.
No, look. No, it's because I eat one candy, save it for the next day, eat one candy, then the next day.
Oh, okay, cool.
Like you ain't
I'm glad you learning how to eat candy and ain't eating it through the night. What's your favorite?
Try to keep a secret, huh?
I have my favorite holiday is actually Halloween.
Why?
Because it's fun. Because like we get to dress up, eat candy. But I'm like, candy isn't really the most part.
The most part.
And like,
And the most
you
part
get
is
to, and like, because this year
You know-
wasn't really all that.
Made it bad, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? To be honest, it's crazy because I felt like that is the best part about Halloween, just dressing up and being able to, go out and see different costumes and see how other people other kids and stuff, dress up, especially when you got kids, that's dressing up like cartoon characters like Miguel from Coco or,
Look,
Did you say that because that's your favorite movie?
Miley, tell them how we do it at school. Tell them how we do it
I have
at
a
school.
question.
Oh,
I have a question.
What? Can you wait for us to finish? What's your question, son? Look, then he get an attitude when he being rude. How you get mad at me because you being rude?
at school they did a trunk or treat.
I know. I seen
But
that
without
on
the pandemic,
Instagram.
they do a carnival.
Right. Oh,
But for me, my favorite holiday is Thanksgiving.
why?
Because, like, it's a time. Well, I mean, you could also have other times, but, like, that's a time where you gather around with your family
Family and stuff.
and, like, give thanks to your family for being there with you and helping you out.
Right. I want y'all to know I didn't tell them to say these answers.
You really
I didn't
did.
tell them.
Okay. So it did Halloween.
What's up, son?
Can
No,
we
you only
say-
get one.
Can we say what we was for Halloween?
Go ahead. I will let you say
You
that.
go first.
I was in a Panther, so nobody can know who I am. Like John Cena. You can't see
I
me.
You can't see me.
I was a ringmaster.
I was Mouse from Spider-Man.
Black one.
You was. That's funny.
So
That's what's-
like,
Why your face like that?
can we also do like Christmas is our favorite holiday?
Why?
He said besides
You only get
Christmas,
one.
Well, then I pick Christmas.
Why?
Well,
just the gifts.
because I mean, like, I get to see what presents I get. Like,
So
although-
it's not the presents. It's just opening
yeah.
and trying to figure out what
Yeah,
it is.
because sometimes you get more than what you put on your Christmas list.
Right.
So it's just
Okay.
a surprise.
I mean, a lot of kids do be like, it's just getting stuff. But the fact that you're saying, it's just the guessing or trying to figure out what toy you got.
And then when I see the presents under, I just get so determined to see what it
Push
is.
y'all. Okay.
And then, like, once it's 12 o'clock, I just be like, finally. But then my mom takes pictures, and I'd be like, okay, like, can we just hurry this up?
Open that.
Like, I
feel
just
it.
want to see what's just so badly.
I feel it. So, I wanted to ask y'all about
Especially
school.
the big
That's what I
presents.
wanted to.
That's what I was gonna say.
I
I was
wanna-
gonna say, can we get to the school part?
Look at him, Mr. Nerd. Look, I want to talk about school. I miss school here.
You sure he a
So,
nerd though?
right. So now we finna get to the fun part.
Fun.
We finna get to the fun part. Let's talk about schooling. I really want to talk about this because, a lot of parents, we have, people that aren't parents and stuff have just a perspective of, what either the kids or the parents going through during this time with, going to school on Zoom and, actually having to miss work or switch their schedules to be at home with y'all, to be on Zoom, So how hard is, not hard, is it hard being on Zoom, like going to school on a computer now?
Yes.
Well, it's depending on what things we have to do.
Right.
For me, a little bit.
Like, because sometimes either we don't have connection or we get kicked out from it.
That's just because I gotta hear you.
Oh, well, like I was saying, the connection goes bad sometimes and then we get kicked out. And sometimes it just, like, we can't see the work or it just undoes things.
Right, so just the fact that you gotta go to school on the internet and the Wi-Fi isn't always 100% working.
For me, is that and like my right ear. Yeah, my right ear, like it's kind of hard to hear out of it.
So the fact that you have to really listen and really focus.
Yeah, but then like when I'm doing my work and my teacher is saying something, and like what we have to do for homework, and I'm still finishing my work because she's letting us to, then I wouldn't be able to hear her. And then like right now I got like 2 missing assignments because
The homie said 2.
I don't even know anymore.
I only have one missing assignment just because, like, I did turn it in, but, like, it ripped.
So what's besides the personal problems though? Like what do you guys have? Like what problems do you have with just going to school and like learning? Like how hard is it learning?
Yeah, because like usually in class, your teacher like walks around the classroom and sees your mistakes, and like if she can't correct it, then it could be wrong, and then like our whole assignment just have to do it over again.
And I know sometimes when I, was sitting in class with him, you would try to talk and then, or raise your hand and the teacher don't see you sometimes and then jump to another subject and then it just moves
That
kind
makes
of.
me mad because like I really have the answer. Like sometimes when I raise my virtual hand or my regular hand, and then she don't call on me, she calls on somebody else. That gets me mad because I already know the answer.
Right, but then again, you gotta understand it is a lot of people in that class, so they might know the answer too.
But not much people in the class actually talk.
Talk, right? I understand. Okay.
Only 5 or 6, only 5 or 4 of us talk.
Right.
But sometimes I can't when we're doing an assignment.
Mm-hmm.
The thing I can hear the teacher talk, so when that goes in my head when the teacher talks about something else, that stuff that the teacher talk comes out of my head.
So
that
just
comes out in my head.
Just the fact that the teacher be moving fast and don't talk about one subject, he's moving at his pace. When you in class, they give you some time, and then like you said, they walk around the class to make sure.
Because in original school, we're there for 6 hours.
6 to 8 hours, yeah.
8 to 2 o'clock. Mm-hmm. So we get more to something like that, and
She wants the exact time.
we get more time to actually do things. But in virtual class, we get out at 1:50
or less.
Tuesday to Friday or less.
Right.
But on Monday we get out 1:20.
Right.
Something
I like going to regular school because at school I have after school program, so we do our homework there.
Right.
So when it's done with that, we go outside and play.
So you get
run around.
The additional help actually helps
But
after school.
Some good things about it is that we get out earlier and we we go we wake up later because we wake up at we have to go to class at 9.
Right.
And we wake up at 8:30, so we get 30 minutes to do it. We have to brush our teeth.
Right.
And just get our stuff ready.
Right. And that's why y'all be sitting there, y'all get on Zoom and pause the teacher and walk away from the camera.
No.
And make it seem
No.
I like to go into school because sometimes I don't go to after school program. So as soon as they hit lunch, everybody ran out the class.
Y'all see how much he missed school? He raising his hand to talk.
Also, one thing is that I really sometimes I really hate the cafeteria food.
So you love the fact that you're at home and you get to get dino nuggets and
I just don't like
I like
the
going to school because at our lunch we get hot dogs and yogurt and
we used to get tamales.
We get
that was
certain
the best
stuff.
one.
We get certain stuff throughout the week. Sometimes we get drumsticks or pizza or Caesar salad.
I stopped
or
liking pizza.
breadsticks.
So do y'all? Sorry to cut you off, Miley. But do y'all feel like it'd be hard on your parents while y'all going to school on Zoom?
Yes.
Why is that?
Because our little brother is bad.
Well, because sometimes when we get kicked out, my mom, if it's 2 computers, my mom has to work on both.
Both computers, and then the fact that Levi is in the house too. Yeah. She got to work on all 3 computers.
Levi, he has his own internet, and also he has an hour and 45 minutes of break. So
right.
Levi, it's not really much of a trouble for Levi because.
Right, but that's why I said for your mom, it's a trouble. Oh, you're saying dealing with Levi because of the fact that he has his own internet and everything.
Yeah, he has a
He
longer
never really
break
had that problem.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Go ahead, son.
It's hard for my mom because when I get kicked out of class, it won't let me join back. So she has to focus to get back in. So when we click on it, my teacher don't never let me back in. After I get kicked out.
Right.
So
okay.
Sometimes it's easy for me and Leah when one of us get kicked out because like the other one just like
go and watch the other one's computer.
While my mom like just fixes it. And like my mom, she could fix it. So
computer because she's a nerd, but I understand.
Like
one thing I do know about your mom though, if she don't know it, she's gonna figure it out. She really whether will. It's homework, whether it's the computers.
Well, not really Spanish, which is the hardest part about class. But
right. So what class? Yeah, what class do you feel like is the hardest? Like what subject?
Dual language. Spanish is the hardest.
I mean, of course.
Reading in Spanish and writing is hard for me. I feel like that's the hardest part because sometimes I just don't understand something. And we have some Spanish homework right now, and I have to read a book that I probably won't even understand when I'm done reading it.
Like now.
So, and then there's a whole thing I probably won't be able to figure out.
Right. Okay, Leah?
Well, for me, the hardest subject is like when sometimes history.
Yeah? Why is that?
Because when our teacher said that the answer is in the book, it don't be in the book. In my head, I'd be like, really? Do you read the whole thing?
Did you read the whole
Sometimes she probably just read one paragraph.
Right. And then
I'd be like, I really have to read it.
For me, the hardest is reading because I usually always get caught on reading and I don't know how to read some words that's big. That's big,
right. And then that's different from you when you was at home with us because they already reading big words. They're, 2 grades, 2 or 3 grades,
It depends on what grade.
It was hard.
And when Levi come in saying he on break, it gets everything out of my head.
So I was about to ask, that was my next question. Is it really distracting learning and being in class on a computer when you got stuff in the background?
Because Levi, he just does too much. Like, he's playing with things, and he's so loud. And even when our mic is on, he just goes and just do whatever he's on break. Doesn't mean everybody else is on break. So he just does whatever he wants to pretty much when he's on break. And it's just very annoying. And that's why it's easier to, be in normal class because, he wouldn't be screaming that and, we wouldn't have to worry about him saying that every single time he goes on break.
For me, it is most definitely distracting because sometimes when Nene and my mom is talking in the kitchen, then I can hear them, and then I want to say something to my teacher, but then I can't because on how loud they are. And then they'll be able to hear it, and then sometimes
you can't
it's
go
probably
off
something
mute.
personal.
You can't go off mute because they talking in the background.
And sometimes I be getting yelled at from my teacher to go off mute because my mom's right there talking to my granny, and they're saying stuff grown ups know.
Like personal stuff.
Yeah, and if I go off mute, my teacher's gonna hear.
Right, and then sometimes your teacher will tell you. So your thing is you just go off mute. You be like, I got something to say, teacher. You gonna hear what I gotta say, and you'll be like, nah, because they having a conversation, and I'm not.
Sometimes, with the Levi, he just busts into the room when Leah's even when she's talking, he just goes. He doesn't think about it. Right. He just goes and brag to everyone that he's on his break.
I always kick him out. I be like, get out. Right. And then I just tell you myself and see what I say nothing happened.
When she's when she's answering something, she has to turn her mic off because Levi just goes in the room saying that.
Especially when it's math.
Do you guys feel like your recess and all of that is a lot shorter?
Yes, we only get 10 minutes. In that school, we get 25 minutes.
No,
for recess or break? Recess and break.
School,
well, I mean lunch. My bad. Do you feel like lunch is longer at school than at home?
At school, it used to be about an hour.
Well, no, 40. No, 45. It was 45 minutes. Because but now my teacher gives us 30 minutes. The thing that actually made me mad the most was that she decreased it. Because, on the first day of school, it was an hour. And then she changed it to, 40 minutes. And then she changed it to 30.
But my teacher, he talks on our lunch. And as soon as he get to like 12 something, he just said, everybody come back to class. I took one step off the chair. He said, come back to class.
So he got off the camera and was like, all right, we on break. Cool. As soon as you got off, all right, no, we back now.
Well, I'm like, if I had that problem, I'd be like, sometimes my teacher goes overtime, or like when we're all done, it's like under time, so we just go on our break. But when it's overtime, my teacher just let us come back at 12:40 when the original time was 12:35. Right. So like because we get 30 minutes. So like honestly, the only thing we do is like tell her, or like if we want more time, we just stay quiet.
So, what is your favorite thing about going to school on Zoom?
My favorite thing is on lunch. We come back at 12:40 now. So I be happy. I just be on the couch just relaxing.
Feet kicked up, soaked and all that. Getting your toes rubbed, eating grapes. He living a life over here. Time?
Yeah, the time is way different. Like, getting in, getting out, what time to go on break and lunch.
All of that, right.
And also because I get to tell what time it is.
And you ain't looking at that circle clock that takes 20 years. And can you hurry up and click, please?
But then when it's recess time, it decides to go faster.
Right. As soon as it starts, though, it take a long time to get to recess. But as soon as recess comes, it go like this.
And like, no, this is like, so this is weekdays for school. This is the weekend.
Do it.
Go back.
I forgot what you said.
I asked what's the best part about going to school on Zoom?
Oh, because I thought these headphones was going to let it go. But so the best part about going to school is me getting less distracted and like being with my friends, because in virtual school we don't be able to see our friends.
So you like being in school? You don't like this?
Nope. I barely even get recess because I have to stay in class for a little bit and then go to lunch.
Keep talking. So okay, so I'm gonna ask y'all this: What do y'all think is the biggest difference between school and Zoom? Like what? Because I feel like going to school is going to school, period. You're learning. You sitting in front of the teacher. You got somebody that's teaching you. But it's a difference between actually going to school and being on Zoom. So what do y'all think the difference is? Hold on.
Like sometimes I need help in Spanish, and like I can't really ask for help because sometimes I just don't know how to say it. So, and when we're in Spanish, my teacher doesn't really let us talk in English. And when we're in English, she doesn't let us talk in Spanish.
I understand.
Because the Spanish kids could talk
Spanish, but
in English, but we can't speak English and Spanish. For me, because they know how to say some things in English. Like me and Miley, we know how to say a little bit of things in Spanish, but then when we try to say something that we don't know how to say in Spanish, she say, ella es en español.
No, she doesn't say ella because that means girl. That's like girl.
That's feminine.
But for me, that's hard is because in cursive, our teacher don't say what it says. We write it down, and then our teacher asks what it says. I don't know cursive. I don't know cursive. So I have struggle saying it.
Right. So the biggest problem that we're having right now with Zoom and stuff is just the learning curve. You know, it's not necessarily learning. It's just how we're learning at this current moment. The fact that we don't have that additional help that y'all have in school with the teacher there with you.
It's because what me is I like Zoom, but going to school is more better because you don't have to click on it to go all the way to move instead of just
well, I'm like
something right?
that you like don't really have to do. Like I know that they say like you have to like get dressed, but sometimes
you get it.
Just don't. Like, and I really like because I have some pajamas that look like clothes. My mom just said I don't really have to because like I don't show my legs. I don't care about what I put on at the bottom.
Oh, his head.
Well,
Stop
another
doing that, Money.
another difference for me is that sometimes at recess, well, like if we accidentally don't, well, on Zoom we can't be able to eat breakfast because we still gotta get ready. But then in regular school we do eat breakfast. But then if we're still hungry, my teacher would let us. Our fourth grade teacher let us eat in class if we're hungry.
Right.
But then our fifth grade teacher, she wouldn't let us. But when we was at school, we would like sneak candy and chips to the playground.
She telling on herself. Teacher, I hope you see this. Watch her, because when she digging in her backpack, she eating a chip. If she in there too long, that chip is being eaten.
Well, I mean, like, my teacher, she probably didn't even care.
I mean, I'm under this desk like this.
She be the one with the phone like this. Like,
So that's what you were doing?
texting. Do y'all know how hard it is for parents for y'all like being on Zoom?
My ear is hurting.
Take it off. Okay. Just speak loud when you're talking.
Okay.
Sit down, son. Do y'all know how hard it is for y'all parents while y'all are on Zoom?
Yes.
Well, no, not really. But, like, my mom, she doesn't really, because, like, we're fifth graders. So she doesn't, like, sit with us because we know how to do things. So it shouldn't really be that hard because she doesn't have to go to the room and then go back to her room and then go to the dining room. And because she doesn't have to change locations every
now and then
single time. Like 5 minutes is one, the other, and then another one. So I feel like it's not really that hard, but because Levi apparently is bad,
what about you, son?
Hard.
What about you? Do you think it's hard for your parents to while you're on Zoom?
Yes, especially I mostly always me getting kicked out and my mom has to figure it out. Because I figured it out the first time I figured it out, but I don't get let in.
Right.
When I get let in, I get kicked out again.
Right.
And I forget how to do that. And then I ask my mom and she's struggling.
And I'm actually glad that y'all said, well, you didn't say no. You said yeah. Say no. You said no? Oh, I didn't hear you say no.
It is, I do know how hard it is because sometimes when my mom is like cooking us something and he's already in class, sometimes he like try to do something on purpose if our mom isn't helping him.
Right. So I'm glad you said no, and I'm glad you said what you said because watch this. Do you remember when you was at our house and I would have to come home from work and I would get an hour of sleep and then I would have to wake up and sit with him?
And then you have to
go right back to work soon as he get out of school. Like for some parents,
because I really have to like remember. So when we're writing out something, my teacher gives us like 1 minute to write down, and I don't write that fast. If I write fast, I write big. Right. Nobody can read it.
And so now this is. I said that it's not. It wasn't the wrong answer or anything. It was just for them to see both sides because your mom not like that, but your mom don't really work. Oh, that's a net. Y'all mom don't really work. She take care of home and everything. It is hard for her. I'm not saying it's not. But for when we was doing it every day or whatever the case was, I would have to come home and stay up from work, right, while I'm getting a little bit of rest or whatever the case was. Or when y'all was in class, I couldn't do nothing. I had to sit there,
Yeah, and sometimes you could tell that you were so sleepy because, you fell asleep sometimes.
And when I get kicked out of class, you have to wake up.
And
figure it out again.
Right. And then, for the parents that, don't have that help, hold on.
It's about to go down.
Can you stop saying that? So that's what YouTubers do. Whenever, because it's
no, they have a cameraman.
No, because it stops and then it goes back on. That's what I mean.
Oh.
I just didn't know how it stopped. If they stopped it.
Dad, I have a feeling that the camera
stops on its own sometimes.
No, that I have a feeling that the camera can't even see me because I'm right here.
I'm sure it can.
That's why I told Molly to scoot over.
See?
Well, move.
It still reminds me of Elvis.
You're weird.
I'm bored.
Okay, I'm bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. I'm bored in the house and I'm in the
I thought you
house
didn't like
bored.
that song.
Exactly. But that was a few months ago. That was in the past.
That was in the past.
Yeah.
It barely can hear me. It barely can hear my echo. That. When I'm right here, it can hear me. When I was right here, it barely could hear me.
And so, pretty much, my point is, for parents that, because, your mom used to help me while, I was at work and she used to watch him and everything, and, sometimes she would help him with his classwork and everything. And so for the parents that don't have that additional help, single moms and stuff like that, it's a lot harder for them because they can't go to work. They don't have nobody at the house to watch their kid or, to do certain things. They have to literally, stop everything that they're doing because of that child
and
being in
because
class.
sometimes they can't find babysitters or people like relatives are too busy.
Now
Right.
because of the pandemic.
My mom
Pandemic,
put her
right.
job because I stopped going to school, so she couldn't go to work.
Right.
So she quit at work, so she can stay home with me.
With you on Zoom.
For me, honestly, when we started the quarantine, I feel like my teacher lied to me without even knowing. Because she said that we were going to have 2 weeks out, but then look at it now. The rest of the year out.
And then she put it to 2 months. And it's almost the end of the year.
Right.
It's almost the end of the year.
Yes, it's November.
Okay, so now let's turn up.
That's what they do.
I understand. I understand what you said though. I understand where
Can
you're
you
going
have
with
my
that.
water? Over there.
And she asked me for a lot. And I ain't got time for this.
Okay, me and my dad said this. What did I say?
You're
Oh,
welcome.
me and my dad, we was talking about this. He said he was scared to take the COVID test. I am too.
Yeah. Nah,
Especially-
so I told my son, I'm not gonna lie, I am scared to take the COVID test only because, it's like you don't know. And I'm not saying that like the COVID is just a bad thing or it's a terrible thing. I mean it is. It's the flu. You could die from it possibly. But, it's just I don't know. It's just the fear in me, of us having it. But like I just what I tell you right after that, we're gonna go together, right? We're going to go together and we're going to get it done because, this is something that we have to do. It's our health on the line.
Yeah, it's
we
scary
don't know.
it's like, I would honestly be excited to take the COVID test if it wasn't really that bad.
Right.
Because, like, the thing about it is that you don't know the results. You don't know the results if it's good or if it's going to be bad. So
right, that's the whole scary.
fear in it.
Hey, look at her. She's smart. She could never wear big bro.
But I see people like taking the COVID test. They put a swab
know.
all the way up.
All the way, yeah.
If they ever done that to me,
Then
then it would have made me feel like I was sneeze. I have to sneeze 150,000 times.
Right. And that's why, and you know what? I encourage everybody to go and, take the COVID test because it's serious. It's real. You don't know. You can have it for what I think it's like 2 weeks or something or a month and not know that you have it. And like you said, that's another fear. It's like you don't want to do it because you're scared to know if you have it, but then it's like finding out you have it is scary. Because you don't know what's next.
Finding out if you have it, it's not honestly all that bad because then you know what to do to try to prevent getting worse.
Right. But
if you have it without you knowing, you could spread it to someone.
Right,
So,
and that's what I'm saying. Like, just knowing that you have it, it's a big fear because then you don't remember who you was around. You don't know who you gave it to. You don't know if who you got it from, where you got it from, or if it's even fixable because like I said, you have people dying from the coronavirus.
Yeah, some people actually survive.
No, most definitely. I think the survival rate is probably greater than, the rate of how many people have it. They don't talk about that. You know what I'm saying? When have you ever seen them go on the news and be like, we have this many people that made it from, And so what I'm saying is, it's just that fear of having the corona. It's like, dang, okay, I got it. Am I going to make it? Is it possible that I can, survive it, or is it no coming back from it? And I mean, I understand there's signs and symptoms of it being like the worst part of the corona, like coughing, fevers, and it being super bad. But
did you say fever?
Yeah.
But
that's one of the things.
I'm scared to take
yesterday.
Get out.
No, it was something else.
Right. No, I
I'm
know.
scared to take it because I've been coughing, sniffing my nose and kidney stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So if I do have it, I'm gonna be scared.
But
not make it
with
pass
kids,
away.
With
and I won't
kids,
see my cousins no more.
with kids, I don't think with kids is like gonna be all that bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like because
You said with kids, it's not gonna be all that bad.
I don't know. I just feel like
I know that with babies, they're not gonna catch it. They just gonna carry it around.
I feel like it can be. I feel like it can be bad for anybody because there is some kids that died from it and everything.
On TikTok,
so
this lady, 4-year-old, got corona, but then she said luckily he survived.
Right, and it's like you just don't never know. You don't know what can happen, whether you have it or you don't. And I prayed that. Right, and I do pray. I do pray that everybody stay healthy and everybody that we love make it out of this pandemic.
Even the ones that's watching us.
Right. Y'all see how deep they get though. Like I asked them what superpower you want, and now we talking about people dying from coronavirus.
you actually.
But I love my. She said it. She said if the person that got corona, the person that made corona, she want to stop them from eating it. She want to stop them from eating it. And so that's what got us on this corona. And so my point is, I was trying to lighten the mood, and now we back sad, and I want to cry because
it's alright. It's alright. You got your family with us. You got your family with you.
Okay. See, that's why I love my sisters.
Okay, all you have to do. All you have to do.
Hey, when I have a daughter, but go ahead, keep talking.
I was gonna say all you have to do is give us you just gotta give us some fun questions.
I sold the other one. You said what? I gotta give you some fun questions. All right, we gonna do that. We finna stop this one, and we gonna come back, and we gonna turn up.
Turn up.
Welcome to
DaLilBaccHouse.
You do the most. Oh, Jesus. So boom, me and the little kids went and bought some Bean Boozley. You feel me? Some Bean Boozley.
Who bought it?
We finna play Bean Boozled. You feel me? And the loser, gotta eat the nasty stuff. So this is what we gonna do. Boom. So me and my son is on teams. You see his boy himself. Say what's up, boy.
I'm not bald-headed. What's up?
And then the Stork sisters.
Then we got the what sisters?
The Stork sisters.
We're all the
Stork
Stork.
sisters.
We're all the Stork.
All of our last names is Stewart.
This is how we gonna play.
Hush.
Boom. So they gonna ask us a question, and if we get it wrong, we gotta eat the Bean Boozled. You gotta close your eyes, and you gotta eat the Bean Boozled. You can't know what flavor you get. It can be a good one. It can be a bad one.
So hold up. So when we get it, we have to. When we get it, we open our eyes.
No.
Just close our
You
eyes.
gotta close your
you just have to
eyes.
show.
You can't, and that's cheating if you look.
I know.
You really gotta close our
I
eyes.
hope I
But,
did not
like-
get the brown one because it's canned dog food.
Okay.
You have to show everyone,
Which
and
one
then
you got?
eat it.
Got you.
How am I supposed to remember the camera?
So, boom. And don't ask no way out question like what's 300 times 300.
That's kind of
Ask
easy,
some
but
regular
okay.
questions.
No, don't ask me
Ask
that.
some regular
No.
questions because it's not gonna be fun if y'all do that.
Okay.
And not for
We got
first for me
30
because I don't
times
really.
30.
Mike,
No.
hush.
I don't know. The 2 is what's 2 times 2?
Table, yeah. All right.
So are we gonna start off easy?
So you look like you having struggle.
But can we pick someone? Can we?
This is what I'm gonna do.
someone?
You hear these niggas? This is what I'm gonna do. All right. I'm gonna take the bean boozled, and I'm only pouring out like 8 of them.
All right.
And then once
I
you
don't know
even
which 8 I'm pouring out, but it's gonna be 8 of these ones. What's that? Hey, exactly 8.
Oh my God.
Exactly 8.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Congratulations.
5, 6, 7,
You actually did something right
Bet.
for once.
So we got 8 of them on the plate, as y'all can see. So we asking 8 questions. All right.
Just put it in the middle.
So let go.
Okay, let me
It
go
don't have to be
first. Let me go
easy
first.
questions. It's
We all
just
need rock, paper,
questions.
scissors.
We gonna rock paper scissors. I pick my son the rock paper scissors for our team. This the blue
Okay,
team.
Mike, you-
This is that. Our team is called the Backhouse Boogies. All right. What's your team?
The Liddy family.
Hey. All right. All right.
Oh.
The Liddy family.
The Liddy family. That's dope. All right. Bet. So go ahead. Rock paper scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
And, oh, son. All right. Go ahead, man. Y'all ask us the question first.
Okay.
You go first.
Okay. You because you lost.
Oh. I don't know.
How old is Levi?
Oh.
5.
So does that mean she have to eat one?
Yep.
Oh,
Close your eyes.
It's close.
Close your eyes. Alright. Show them which one you got.
I don't think they can see it, but
They can
alright.
see it. They can see it. And you gotta eat it.
She
Oh,
got
we should've got
spoiled
it.
milk.
Yeah. Get a cup. Yeah. Put it in the cup.
She got
What
spoiled
is it?
milk.
Spoiled milk. No, you sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
Okay.
Alright, get some juice, man.
So who goes
Get
next?
Alright,
some
get
of
the juice
mine.
and put it on the table. Alright. Come on, man.
That was probably the worst. It sounded like the monster under the
Don't
bed.
eat that right now. Alright, bet. So now, you want to ask or you want me to ask?
I don't care. You want to ask?
Does that matter?
You want to
Okay.
Actually, I'm actually a little.
Okay, boom. I got you. What does que hora es mean?
Huh?
Get this.
Get
What
what I
does
is?
que hora es mean?
Hold on.
I know what that means.
Hush.
Shut up.
You don't
Cheater.
even, do you know what that
Yes, I. You think I would ask that and I didn't know what it means?
What is?
Yeah.
Hold on.
You gonna ask me what it means?
means? I really have to take that out of my mouth.
You got 5 seconds. 5,
What is that?
4,
Oh.
3. It's Spanish.
I know,
What?
but my teacher don't say
Don't
that.
If she know what it is and y'all got the same class, how
No,
do
because
you
my teacher don't
What
say
hour
that.
is it?
You said it. You made
You
it
said
sound
what
different.
hora?
Or
What
que
Que
hora.
hora es?
Yeah, que hora? Same difference.
What do que mean?
What?
What does
Exactly.
hora mean? Hour.
Hour.
What
Exactly.
hour is that?
You don't get mad
I
at
didn't
her.
hear you good.
Oh, well, I said it.
Can please run from my mouth?
Close your eyes.
It's
The show which way you got. They see.
Huh?
All right, go ahead. I think they seen it. Chew it. You gotta chew it.
I got apple.
Oh my God. So that means that one is.
Okay.
All right.
Leah, you have to ask me
Yeah.
around. I mean,
Or you can ask, yeah. It don't
You.
matter.
Leon the Backhouse.
I gotta put my government out there. Dang. I got somebody watching me. No, I'm just kidding.
So you old, right? No, alright.
Shut up. Old.
So, if I shot... Wait, no.
I don't know what question she want to ask, and I'm old.
I was gonna write it down on paper, but we don't have any.
Yeah, we don't have no paper.
But-
So go ahead.
So, if I shot one duck,
Uh-huh.
and there's Like,
She said if I shot one duck. Go ahead, duck.
wait, no, never mind. If I shot
Yeah,
six,
now you don't want the duck.
if I shot six,
Now she's shooting 6 ducks.
if I shot
Okay.
one shark and there's 6 sharks, how many will there be?
How many will there be? How many sharks will there be in the tank if you shot one shark out of 6? Still be 6.
Yes, it would because
Yeah,
they
yeah.
can't get out. It's 6 of them. They can't run
Yeah,
away.
exactly. So that shark is still in the
No,
tank.
but basically,
So how many
they're
die?
not really in.
Or how many? Wait, what do you mean? I'm lost.
Leah, I think you got it right.
I did get it right. Ha ha. Get another one. Get another one. And I hope that one is nasty booger. Go ahead. Yeah, we killing them, son.
what is that?
Show it. What is that?
Why it tastes like?
Alright, no,
You want to drink the juice? I don't know which one.
Wait, I think that's the stinky bug.
Go ahead, son. Answer the next
Okay.
question. It could be any question. Even if, if they get it right, though, you got to eat this.
I'm gonna eat this. Okay, so let's say if I juke Levi twice, but Levi juked me once, how many juke will Levi still have?
Oh wait, you asked me?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I
How many
really-
jukes will Levi have, or be there all together?
No, if I juked Levi 2 times and Levi juked me 3 times, how many will Levi still have?
3.
No. Wait, yeah.
Wait, I don't know.
Because
If I
you
juked him
juked him
twice and he juked me 3 times, how many jukes will Levi still have?
Oh, now I get it.
Is it a game y'all play or something?
No, he's saying.
you make it this more difficult.
Okay, what is
No.
what is 550 plus 60?
Bro, you really gonna ask me that?
What?
That's one.
Okay, ask a different question.
I just did. I said what is 50 plus 60?
That's 110.
Oh my god.
Close your eyes.
You'll be cheated.
Close them,
You'll
yeah.
be cheated.
All right, now show the camera what you bean you got.
Can't.
Are we showing it?
Yeah.
Now eat it.
Now eat it.
Let's go, good one.
What does it taste like?
What does it taste like?
Oh, never mind that one. Oh my god.
Spit it. Did you
He better swallow it. What is it? You don't know?
It feels like it's throw up.
Wait, there is one that's
It's
vomit.
a white. Oh yeah, I think that one is.
Ew.
I think it is.
I mean, I used to swallow my vomit when I just didn't feel like going to the
Alright.
toilet.
Go, nasty.
Don't act
All
like
right,
you
go
did
ahead.
that.
It's your turn.
Okay. Leon. Okay. So.
Ding, 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 ding,
Leon.
ding.
Leon. Now I miss playing Kahoot with my teacher and my
Try. Okay, I was gonna say when is my mom? No, that's
You was gonna say when is your mom's birthday?
yeah, but I can't show that. I mean,
Why?
because the
It's
camera.
just her birthday.
Okay, well then, do you know it?
Is that the question you want to ask?
Yes.
It's April 1st. Come get the bees, baby. Go get the bees, baby.
Not Steve.
Watch out, she not cheating. Show the camera. Show the camera. Go ahead.
Do you guys eat it?
Yeah, eat it.
Eat it. Eat it. Eat it.
What did it taste
Chew
like?
it.
I don't know what that is.
What did it taste like?
She don't. You don't know. Is it nasty though?
It was nasty, but it's good. But it's I don't like it.
She got dog poop or something. Talking about dog poop is
my
good.
turn, my
No.
turn.
It's my turn,
Don't
boy.
y'all
It's
smell
my
that?
turn. All right, bet.
You can only get one sip.
I didn't even drink it.
Okay. Let me see who I want to ask now.
My dad haven't got nothing to eat.
For real.
Okay, Leah. Uh-huh.
I know which one I got.
Oh, you Leah.
Which one?
I got that brown one thing because I don't see
Yeah.
how to play.
That was dog poop. Ugh,
Canned
doggy
food.
poop.
Dog food.
Doggy poop.
It's
No,
dog
I'm just
food.
I know.
playing. Okay. Let me see. Oh, I said Leah. Okay. If you mix, what color does yellow and blue make?
Green. Yeah. Yeah.
Close it. Close those
Matter-
eyes.
Wait, no,
I'm
no.
closing my eyes.
No, get the bandana.
I'm closing my eyes. Move, Leah. Move. Sit down.
How you know I'm stepped up?
Because I know. I heard you. I heard you on the get up. Like, as soon as you said, no, don't get the bandana. I just
Let me mix this up.
hear how excited you sound. No, I didn't mix it for you. No, I did not. But, all right, I'm going to mix it. I swear to God, I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't know which one is which. It's yellow, right?
No.
See?
Show the camera.
Oh, sorry, Tamara.
They saw your finger, but okay.
Da, 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 da.
Hey, that tastes like orange.
Oh.
Lucky.
How come I'm the only one?
I mean, I think that's orange soda. Hey, I'm tight. I
I just swallowed my.
don't know. Oh, shit. I'm going to keep doing that.
Lucky.
Bet. Go
Okay.
ahead. It's your turn to ask the question.
Isn't it my turn?
No.
Yeah, it's my turn.
That's not. It don't matter.
All right. So, all right.
Please let me.
No,
Wait.
well. All right. So let's just say
Which
I have
one?
10. I
Shit,
said no
that's
up.
it.
So if I had 10 cookies, and then you wanted one, and it was Christmas, so then you took one, and then earlier you took 3. How much will you have left?
But you didn't tell me.
One.
I said
No.
I said
Okay,
I had
listen.
10,
She had 10 cookies,
and then you took one,
and you took one,
and then earlier you took 3.
and then you came back and took 3. Took 3.
Yeah, 3.
No.
Yeah, you can't help it. You can't help it.
I would have 7.
You got it wrong, but you came back and took 3, starting at 6. If you took one, but earlier you took
1
3.
minus, and then it's 3.
So you got to take 3 fingers down. So.
Oh,
You took 3 earlier.
Gotta
Yeah.
eat it.
Go ahead.
Gotta
Yeah.
eat
Close your eyes.
Where is it? Where is it? Is that here? Is this yellow?
No. Wait. You got to show that. Oh, hey, look. It's mixed with flour. You seen it. Close your eyes. Go ahead.
Don't make him eat it.
Dang, why you gotta smack like that?
It's good.
Man,
How was it good? If that was
It's good.
really what it tastes like.
dirt.
It tastes like
Right, that shit tastes like. She said it tastes like flour. All right, it's on you
That
guys.
looks like a burger.
It's on you guys.
Liam.
Leah. No, didn't y'all just ask us?
No, I
Oh.
meant like.
All right, so this is what we're gonna do, cause this the last bean right here. So we're gonna rock paper scissors for the last bean. We all gonna do it though. The last 2 people in
have to do.
Has to do the. Yeah.
Honestly, I was hoping for Noel to get
Matter of fact,
We're gonna add more.
this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add. I ain't even gonna look. I'm gonna add 3 more. Nope. Yeah, 3 more. Or should I do 2 more? Yep, 2 more.
That makes Steve.
Want that one?
Bet. I think that one probably so. Oh, toothpaste. Okay. Bet.
Oh, but
So,
soap isn't as bad as.
This is what we gonna do. We all gonna do it. We gonna odd man out. We all gonna do it. The first 2 lose, gotta grab 2 automatically. Other than that, the last ones, huh?
The last ones have to eat
It
it.
don't matter. You gotta close your eyes.
I'm gonna lose. Oh,
Okay.
okay. Never mind that.
Ready? We all doing it at the
Okay.
same time.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I got.
No. Me and Miley won because we got the same ones. Y'all too lost. Y'all too lost.
But Noel.
No, you gotta understand. Listen, when I man out, whoever get the same ones win, because me and you got the same ones. Them 2 were oddballs because me and you got the same ones, so they're odd.
Okay.
So y'all gotta grab one. Close your eyes. Y'all gonna eat them at the same time. Stop.
Hey,
You
no.
gotta grab one. Close your eyes. Stop looking.
He's seen that.
Where am I going? Okay, here, camera.
I can't see. Okay.
Okay, did I show the camera?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Okay. Do I eat it?
1, 2, 3. Toothpaste.
Toothpaste or blueberry?
What is this?
Blueberry.
Blueberry.
I want to see which one they got. You got right.
What she get? Right egg?
Yes.
Don't drink it all. Come on, Miley, get back to your seat.
I got blueberry.
Hurry up, get back to your seat.
Can I please get a?
Ugly.
Can I please get a water bottle?
No, wait. No, you gotta wait. I didn't let Miley get one.
But do you know how
No.
bad that tastes?
I do know how bad this is. Why you here? Drink it.
All of it.
Yeah.
Man.
It's
You gotta
over.
let it sit in your mouth.
I did that.
All right.
Woo.
Woo!
First one.
You want to do a question
How
or you
about
want to
y'all-
rock, paper, scissors?
How about y'all 2 since y'all have
We're
the
going to
same
rock,
one?
paper, scissors. Well, we're going to do it 3 times.
Okay.
The best out of 3 wins. Okay?
Ooh.
Let's get it. Ready?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Ah!
Hey, so one for mine.
You said 2 out of 3?
You got one.
Rock,
No,
paper,
put-
scissors, shoot.
Hey, yes, let's get it.
One on
Let's
one.
get it. Hold on, son. Yeah, massage me, baby.
Come on, Miley, you got
Massage
this.
me, baby.
Oh, that could.
Because I'm finna win.
No, y'all finna lose.
Let's get it.
Come on, you got
Wait,
this.
hold up. Alright, 3.
Mama said, Mama said, Mama coochie. Mama said, Mama said, Mama coochie.
You ain't no anything.
Go.
All right.
3, 2, rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Go.
I do it because you picked rock and
You gotta give me CPR, son.
So he got this one. Let's go. Good job, Miley. Boy, give me this hat.
I can't eat it if I'm not there, if I'm not alive.
Let's go. Girls for the win. The boys for the L.
Alright, I knew it because you picked rock and you already picked paper. I had to think about
God.
it. Which one?
Hold up. Let me see. Which one?
What? Can you go get some juice? You drink it all. Oh, no. Matter of fact, no. Sit down. Sit down. You gotta stay in the thing. All right. You ready?
No. Listen. You got this.
Woo!
Eat it. Is it good or is it nasty? It's dead fish.
Oh,
Got dead fish.
Earlier, I got the dirty dishwater.
oh my God. And that's the back out.
You got dead fish.
That's the
I
back
just
out.
smell it.
And we out there. Come say bye. Come say bye. Come
Bye,
on.
DaLilBaccHouse.
Hey, and we out.
Wait, y'all gonna do more?
No. Welcome to the Back House Podcast.